I see some people do mistake in Whiteout survival when they are upgrading their chief gear. Sometimes they upgrade haphazardly. Sometimes some player rush for the mythic T2 3-star because they want to open the exchange shop. Exchange shop is not a good item. We always lose our value, always lose our item when we use the exchange shop. We have to avoid this exchange as much as possible. But at certain point of the game, we need the exchange. So I will tell you when we should focus on the exchange shop. When we are upgrading our chief gear, we have to upgrade them equally or almost equally. We cannot make a big gap between our infantry and marksman, or we cannot make a big gap between infantry or lancer, or like lancer marksman. Okay, if we maintain almost similar level, we can get this extra stat, this extra bonus. Okay, but we cannot click on the 6 button at the same time, right, to upgrade. We have to start from somewhere. That somewhere is the infantry. When we are going to any new level, we have to start with the infantry, then marksman, then lancer. Let's say our all infantry, lancer, marksman level 0. So when we are going to level 1, at first we go on the infantry, then we do on the marksman, then we do on the lancer. The upgrade priority for the chief gear, that is infantry, marksman, lancer. For some player, the lancer can be at first. I mean infantry, lancer, they can be at first, who are big level garrison bonus member. They are using 60-40-0 formation, or some player who call the rally with the 60-40-0 formation. They can go infantry, lancer, marksman. But that is not not for everyone. Normal case, infantry, marksman, lancer. Okay, you have to follow this path. But remember, the upgrade gap or the level gap, that should not be very high. The gap can be maximum 2 upgrade. Otherwise, you cannot maintain this particular bonus, this particular 1% bonus. I see some people take the meaning, okay, in different way. They upgrade the infantry to very high level, they upgrade the marksman to medium level, and they upgrade the lancer to very low level. Like, I see multicolor in some players' profile. Infantry red color, then marksman yellow color, and the lancer purple color. Don't do that, okay? If you do that, you cannot get this particular bonus. So you have to upgrade your chief gear equally or almost equally, but first infantry, then marksman, then lancer. I am showing you one list. I am not telling you to follow this blindly. It is just giving you some idea. Let's say you are starting the game. So you upgrade the infantry coat pant to upgrade the uncommon 1 star. Okay, upgrade this to uncommon 1 star. Then on the next step, you can upgrade the marksman to uncommon 1 star. And on the third step, you can upgrade the lancer to uncommon 1 star, the cap and the clock. Okay, it is just a draft idea. You don't need to follow this blindly. Okay, just to give you some idea, you are targeting one specific level, but first you are doing the upgrade on the infantry, then you are doing on the marksman, then you are doing on the lancer. It is not necessary to keep all of them at the same level. Like, look at this. I put the infantry on the rare 1 star, but marksman still rare, lancer still rare. Okay, you can keep a gap of 1 upgrade or 2 upgrade if you want, but I'm telling you, do not keep a big gap. Then you cannot get that extra 1% bonus. And sometimes you see I am doing a big jump. I'm not doing all the level 1 by 1. Like this one, from rare 3 star I go epic. Then from epic I'm directly going to epic T1. I'm not doing the small step in the middle, because if you save for 2 months or 3 months, then you play the SVS or King of Ice field, you can get some good amount of point. So that's why you should not do some small jump. You should not go 1 by 1. Let's say all of them rare right now. Infantry, lancer, marksman, all of them rare. Then in the next SVS, try to make all of them epic. All of them purple. Okay. Now the question is when you should go for the exchange. When your all 6 gear they are mythic T1, from that time you should go for the exchange. Mainly for two reasons. The first reason, if you keep all of them at the same level, okay, when all 3 gear on the same level you get this particular bonus, and when all 6 gear on the same level you get this particular bonus. Okay, so all the 6 gear they are mythic T1, that is good for you. You are getting the extra 1% bonus. Now when you cross the mythic, from that time you can see the problem of the design plan. In this game it is very difficult to get the design plan. There is some shop, but the shop give you maximum 10 to 15 design plan. That is very bad. You have to wait for some special event. So the design problem come from the mythic. So when you are getting mythic T1, from that time upgrade either the coat or the pant, any one of them, to mythic T2 3 star. You understand what I said? All the 6 gear they are mythic T1, but either the coat or the pant that should be pushed to mythic T2 3 star. Then you open the exchange shop. This one, exchange. But here you should not exchange everything, because I told you this shop is very bad. You lose the item when you do the exchange. You have to follow only some particular exchange. The first one is mandatory. Everyone have to do this. But you mainly need this when you go to legendary. This one bad. Avoid this second one. Even this one very bad. Don't do this. Even this one is also not very good. I understand we are getting the design plan from here, but the main problem is the polishing solution. It is also difficult to get the polishing solution. So we avoid this. Even we avoid this one. But this can be a good deal. If you continuously attack the beast and the polar terror, you can get the hardened alloy. And from the hardened alloy, you can get the design plan. So this is actually a good idea. Now the last one, it is not very good, but let's say you have lot of hardened alloy and you are looking for some polishing solution. In that case, you can do this. Okay. So what I told you, the first one is the most important. Then particular this one, you have to do this to get the design plan, because design plan is very rare item in this game. And this one, the last one, is your choice. If you think you can manage, if you think this one is in heavy amount, then do the exchange. And most of the other exchange, they are very bad. Whenever you exchange something, you lose your value. Like you can take one example from here. You are always losing 50% of the item when you are exchanging the charm item. Okay. Similarly with the chief gear, when you exchange, you lose the value. So what I am telling in this video, you have to upgrade the chief gear mostly equally. You can keep your infantry to the highest level, but the gap between infantry and the marksman, that should not be very high. You can keep maximum 1 upgrade or 2 upgrade gap. Similarly, the gap between the marksman and the lancer, that can be 2 upgrade. Okay, because I told you if you upgrade equally, you can get this particular bonus. And you can face the problem of the design plan when you get the mythic or mythic T1. Mainly from mythic T1 you can face the problem. So when all the 6 gear they are mythic T1, then upgrade any of this gear, the coat or pant, upgrade them to mythic T2 3 star, you open the exchange. And in the exchange, I told you, try to get the design plan. Most of the item give you very bad value. The exchange make you lose the item, but some exchange that can be good. You can use that. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.